Liberal Democrat spokesperson Steve Darling.
Here. Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. And what our country needs is stability. And I personally fear that this is from the book of how to botch running the country. Because whilst the decision was wrong last year, and the Liberal Democrats have long campaigned against these proposals, and I think it's important to acknowledge people such as Independent Age, Silver Voices and Age UK, who've all driven this change. It is the right change, but a government that wobbles like this isn't giving that stability that we need for our economy. 300,000 pensioners in Devon and Cornwall have been worried sick about these proposals. So why not implement this approach 12 months ago? There's also grave concerns around people who are single pensioners, because the comms from the government is not clear on this. Can you give some clarity about single pensioner households? Also households where a pensioner is a higher rate earner and there's also a lower rate earner in that household. How will they be treated? But finally, can I have some assurances that the government will continue to push hard in respect of pension credit? Because for the poorest pensioners, that can offer £11,000 a year boost to their income, and that is the real way to tackle pensioner poverty in the UK.
I thank the honourable member for his comments and for his welcoming of this change. He called it the right change. He asked about different treatment of single and couple households, so I just can explain that in a bit more detail. Single households will receive the entire household winter fuel payment to the one individual, whether that's £200 or £300. If the individual's income is below £35,000, then they will keep that in full, and if the individual's income is above £35,000, then that will be recouped by HMRC unless they choose to opt out. With couples, the situation will be for those not in receiving means-tested benefits that they will be as it was before July 2024, which is split payments, half to each member of the household, and then they will be individually tested against the tax system. But I thank him for giving me the chance to clarify that, and can I entirely endorse his statement about pension credit. The reason we want to see higher rates of pension credit take-up is not because of winter fuel payment per se, because that is small relative to the financial gains that come from people who are entitled to a pension credit receiving it. So we absolutely must maintain the progress on pension credit take-up in the months and years ahead. And as I said in my statement, I do welcome the work that's been done by MPs in their constituencies and local authorities and charities in driving up those rates.